Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait. There we go. Well, hey there. How did I end up way over here? Somehow I got off my thing there. Hang on. Well, hello and welcome. And I'm so excited to finally be doing this. Y'all have no idea. Okay. You really have no idea how much it means to me that you have subscribed and that you got me to 1,000+ subscribers. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You have no idea. It took me 6 years and 1 month to get here, and I'm so thankful to you for getting me here. It just seemed like that goal was just so far away for so long, and so that's why I'm doing this celebration live stream. And this is not my normal time that I usually do it. So it's kind of weird to be doing it my morning going into afternoon because it's 10:30 in the morning for me. Because I live in Thailand, in case you don't know, because there may be somebody watching this that doesn't really know anything about me. Maybe you're new to the channel. If you are, then welcome and thank you for being here. Um, I'm just, I'm so excited. I really am. Oh, hang on. I got to put my glasses on. Hello, Letty C. Oh, wow. Well, thank you for being here. I'm so glad you're here. And hello, Tan Man. Thank you very much. I'm glad you made it. And this is kind of a pizza party. I did order a pizza, put in my order a few days ago, and I decided at 10 o'clock, I thought I'm going to call just to confirm my order, just in case they forgot. But it seemed like she knew. So I should be having a pizza delivered at 11 o'clock. So, yay. I don't get to have pizza that often. There's only this one place here in town that actually makes decent pizza. So I'm excited to be having that. Well, Letty, see, I'm glad that you're here. I don't know whatever happened to True Crime Time. It just he kind of vanished off the face of the earth, and I had been sending emails, and at first he responded a couple of times, but then he never came back. So I don't know what happened. It's a shame though, because I really enjoyed his channel, and I would love to hear what he's got to say about, all of the things that have been going on with the Brian Koberger case. Um, since he stopped making the videos and the live streams. Y'all, it figures I got a frog in my throat. Like right before I started, I'm like, really? Now? This is when you're going to get a frog. So I don't know if you can tell, Tan Man. I think with the daylight, you might be able to see the color in my hair better. So it's kind of an auburn sort of a color. For anybody watching this, I had a hair disaster last week. I was just trying to do my roots because I'm naturally a blonde, but as I've gotten older, it wants to grow out gray. So I like to do my roots, when it starts to show. But nobody sells my hair color. It's like every time I find one here in Thailand that works for me, they stop selling it. Um, thank you. So yeah, I had gone and I tried to find something that I thought might work, and when I put it on my hair, nothing happened really. I mean, it kind of lightened it a little bit, but that was it. Didn't do anything. So I went the next day, got another one, and then that just lightened it more, and I ended up with this grayish white, hideous disaster, and I couldn't stand it. So I thought, well, I kept searching and searching, and I figured, okay, let's just go for the copper blonde because I couldn't find anything else that was going to work. So now I'm kind of a a redhead a little bit. I match my cat Poppy. I mean, literally, if I put my hair next to his fur, it like matches perfect. So now I look like I'm really his mother. So I should get out my little cat ears. They're black, which would match Oscar. And it wouldn't surprise me if he gets the zooms or something while I'm doing this, because that tends to happen in the morning sometimes. Mornings and evenings, he loves to go crazy. So, so yeah, I put up that poll about the video just because. Hello, Leah. I'm glad you made it. I'm trying not to be too loud because I have to remind myself this is ASMR channel and not my vlog, where I can tend to get really loud. And thank you, Leah. I'm so glad you made it. And thank you very much for helping me to get here. So yeah, I put that poll up just because this year I've kind of had a couple of ideas for a possible Halloween video, but I just never could really come up with anything because I literally just have one like plug-in pumpkin as a Halloween decoration. So I don't really have much to offer. Oh. So I thought, well, that video I did last year, I had a lot of fun making it. It's not a typical ASMR because it's a Halloween thing. So it's like a haunted house type video. But I had so much fun making it that I thought maybe I could just share it again. I thought about doing a re-upload of it. I don't know if that'd be better than sharing it in the community page or not. I've never tried doing like a re-upload of a video before, but it was fun making that, and I thought it was kind of a cool video. So I thought, well, maybe I could share it because I don't know that it got a lot of views last year. So I figured, well, maybe it'll, pique somebody's interest this year because it's more for fun than ASMR necessarily. I mean, I do ASMR in it, but it's more for fun. Oh, cool. Oh, neat. Yeah, let me look at it. Did you already get it? You Oh, you did send an email for the photo. Okay, hang on, let me check it. I don't see an email. I know, I was thinking about that. I'll have to find the video. I have like all my videos stored on a external hard drive. Oh, here it comes. It just showed up. Hang on just a second. I'm going to see. Oh, that looks so good. Yum. That looks delicious. I'm so hungry. What is that exactly? It looks like, I mean, to me, it looks like meat. I don't know if it is. It looks really good, though. Mmm. You can kind of see it. Yum. I'm so ready for that pizza. Yeah, I was sitting there and I just kept thinking, man, what if they did forget? That's why I thought at 10 o'clock I was going to call because I thought that gives them an hour to come up with something if they forgot. Oh, okay. Well, I love pepperoni pizza, and they don't really put very much pepperoni on it here, though, because pepperoni is not really that easy to get. I mean, luckily the bread store sells packages of pepperoni, but it's not like a whole lot, and it's kind of expensive because you can't really get it here. They have to like go out of town to get this stuff and have it, bring it home or whatever. So when I get a pepperoni pizza, there's not that much on it, but it's still good, and they do make a good crust. Because that's the problem here. Is like trying to find somebody that makes a good pizza crust is not easy. It's coming at 11, so it should be here in 20 minutes. Oh my God, Green Rose, you actually made it. Oh, bless your heart. And I'm not saying that in a sarcastic way for Southerners that know that that can be sarcastic sometimes from a Southerner, but that's not. Because I really am so happy you made it in. Y'all, she lives in the UK, and so it's like 4:30 in the morning for her. So the fact that she came in here today, just I'm like, thank you so much, Green Rose. I love y'all so much. I swear. And I apologize if I get emotional, but it's like, I love you all so much. And I'm so appreciative that you came and are celebrating with me. I know I'll understand. Y'all, damn it. I don't use waterproof mascara either. I don't like waterproof. So if I start having black stuff streaming down, oh, well, thank you, Tan Man. I appreciate y'all so much. And see, anybody that might watch this on a replay, or if you're in the background or whatever, and you don't know much about me. I mean, I live in Thailand, so I don't really have anybody here. It's me and my cats. And so when I come on and do live streams, whether it's on this channel or on my vlog channel, spending time talking with you guys is the only time I ever have interaction with other people. And so it means the world to me when you interact with me and stuff, and when you come and spend time with me. Because otherwise, I mean, I would just be alone all the time. Oh, you are so sweet, Green Rose. Thank you so much. I am so glad. I mean, it's like my favorite people are here. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I wish they would deliver my pizza early. It's like now I kind of wish I'd have had them deliver earlier than that, but I figured, well, if I start the stream at 10:30, maybe by 11 there'll be some people in there, and then I can have some pizza. Man, I'm ready for it. Oh, yeah, I woke up hungry this morning, and I'm thinking, no, don't eat anything because it's going to, you're going to want to eat that pizza. So at least now the sun is out. Earlier it was raining, and I thought, oh, great. If it's going to be raining, they're going to just love delivering my pizza on a scooter in the rain. Oh, man. Yeah, well, by the time I start eating my pizza, you're going to be looking at it going, ugh, I don't want any more pizza. Get out of my face. I'm actually surprised it's this quiet right now, but just fair warning that at any moment we could start hearing roosters really loud, because right outside this window that I'm sitting next to, that's where they come to look for food, because I feed the roosters and the hens around here. They're not mine, but I feed them all the time. So they might as well be mine. They're always over here looking for food. But a couple of the hens leave me eggs too. Which is really sweet. I just it's like I love it when I go out there and I look, because I've got this kind of medium sized cat carrier that I have set up outside. I know they might come celebrate with me. But I have this cat carrier set up outside with a towel in it, so that when these hens want to lay their eggs that they're not trying to hatch, they can lay them in there, and they do. They come in, they lay their egg, they leave, and they like leave me eggs, I guess, as a thank you for feeding them or something. I know it does feel backwards. It's really weird. I mean, it's like I was thinking about that before. I'm like, it just feels so strange to do it in the morning, but I actually kind of like it doing it in the morning. It's kind of nice. I didn't have to set up the ring light because I have daylight coming in through this window. So I was like, to heck with setting up that ring light. I don't need to go to all that trouble. And I am just using my webcam mic this time because I figured that would kind of it's actually better at drowning out some of the background noise than the Blue Yeti because it just picks up everything. So I figure I'm just going to use this and make it easy because this is more celebration than it is, ASMR. But I've been trying to decide on what video I'm going to do next because I've got a couple of requests that I still need to do, but it's like I need to try to figure out like when's the best way to do it. And I was still thinking about possibly doing some type of a Halloween one, but I just when you've got one decoration for Halloween, it's not going to be that Halloweeny of a video. That's why I was thinking about just sharing the Halloween one I did last year because, you know, it's already made and it's not very Halloweeny either. It's just more of a, haunted house type thing. I know. I would love to get monetized. It's going to be a while though, because I'm only about halfway there as far as the watch time that you have to have over a 365-day period. So it's like, until I get that watch time, they're not going to do it. Oh, and let me know. I don't know if I'll have ads run through this or not. I don't know. They may not do it because I'm not monetized yet. I have no idea. But I know on Linda's, oh, good. I'm glad. I sometimes I'm afraid to look because I don't want to be disappointed if I look and there's not many views. So I don't look all the time. It scares me. But on yesterday during Linda's live stream, every 15 minutes YouTube was running ads. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad it's gotten that many, especially since that's one of the close up type things that normally those videos don't do well for some reason. I don't know why, but every time I do those, close up focused on something videos, people don't generally watch those as much. But I did that one because it was requested. Green Rose requested it. So, um, well, thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, because I can't really just sit and watch my videos because then they're going to be like, that's not right. So I don't just sit and watch my videos or anything to get the views and stuff like that. But problem is that if people don't watch it all the way through, it really screws up your average view time. So that throws things off too. And I don't know. YouTube's complicated. But yeah, they started putting ads on Linda's live stream yesterday. She eventually just ended the stream because she was like, this is ridiculous. Every 15 minutes, they started playing ads during her live stream. And that's never happened before. She's never had videos in her ad or ads in her videos. Oh, my stomach is audibly growling. I can totally hear it growling. Oh no. That's terrible. And I bet that's what it is too, just like Linda was talking about. That's what they're doing. They're trying to push people into getting the premiums so that they don't have to have the ads. There went Oscar. He just walked by. I know this really does mess up ASMR because it's like, I am not kidding. Um, well, thank you, Letty. I appreciate it. Well, that's good. And it could be because I'm not monetized yet, so they probably don't even really care what happens. But um, I forgot what I was going to say. I had a thought, but it went right out of my head. But that's typical for me because I can get distracted so easily. Oh, I know what I was going to say. I go to sleep watching Linda's videos most of the time. And if anybody watching this doesn't know who I'm talking about, it's Linda from Scottish ASMR Blueberry. She's a very dear friend. And that's what I was getting ready to talk about. That's what I was getting ready to say for anybody else that hadn't heard. I fall asleep watching her videos. And I fell asleep. I was in a nice, deep sleep when her video must have ended. And suddenly an ad came on that she did not put on there because YouTube has started doing that on their own, putting ads at the end of ASMR videos. And it was literally a girl standing on top of a mountain screaming to the top of her lungs. I shot up out of that bed. It scared the shit out of me. I was just like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it because she does not put ads at the end of her videos. And she is so angry about this that they're doing that now. And they weren't even supposed to start until November the 1st. But clearly they've already started because that just was like, oh my God. It was a Thai ad. And a lot of Thai ads here are very in your face, loud. Oh, hang on. Hang on. They're here with the pizza. Okay. Okay. I'm coming. Okay. Yay, we have pizza. Let me hang on, y'all. I'll be right back. I got to get me a plate or something. Very least napkin. Yeah, I guess I'll just do that. All right. I put on my apron so I could go to the door looking a little more presentable. Because I'm lazy and I just like to be relaxed here. So, yay, time for some pizza. Let me see what it looks like. Let's hope that they made it right. I did remind them not to put those dang onions and peppers on there. There it is. Pizza. Yum. I'm so ready for this. I'm not kidding. My stomach was growling loud. Okay. Ooh. Mmm. Oh, yay. It's hot and fresh. It's just pepperoni, or it's supposed to be pepperoni. Yeah, I guess that's what that is. It's just pepperoni, cheese, sauce, and pizza dough. That's the way I like it. I'm not big on having a bunch of like onions and peppers and things like that. Mm-hmm. Yay. And they were a little early, which is good. You should have ordered a pizza. Mmm. Quite tasty. I cannot stand pineapple on pizza. Mmm. I'm telling you, I tried one of those Hawaiian pizzas. Um, I it was just it turned my stomach. It did. I know a lot of people love it. A lot of people love it. And that's a popular pizza here for some reason. I love pineapple and I love pizza, but do not put them together at all. Oh, I don't know. I don't need something sweet on a pizza. Yeah, the stuffed crust is good too, especially if they have the sauce you can dip the crust into. Mm. Oh, yum. Man, I have been looking forward to this all week long. I've been dreaming of this moment. Mmm. Yum. Sorry, y'all. I'm really into this. Mm. Yeah, they put like a garlic butter or something on the outside of the crust. Well, this was, let me think. I guess this was around $9 or $10 for this pizza in US. It's 300 baht, which I think is roughly around $9 or $10. I'm not sure. So for here, it's kind of expensive. Yeah, here pizza's not like, it's not like in America where everybody eats pizza. That's why I don't get it very often, but I get two meals out of it because I usually eat half of it when I first get it, and then I'll have the other half either for dinner or the next day. So when you think of it in those terms, it's not that bad, because I'm getting two meals out of it. And I had thought about making, I thought about making my iced coffee, but I did just get up a little while ago and had my morning coffee, so I thought, well, so I made iced tea. Mm. Hmm. That's one of the reasons why I like their pizza. They actually make like a handmade crust that gets crispy because the bread store sells pizza crusts, but they're very bready and they just don't get crispy. They're just too chewy and too thick. So that's why I quit buying them. I used to get them all the time and I'd make my own pizza. But even with their thin crust that they sell is still too thick and just chewy. It just never seems to get crispy, even though I try to put it in because I had looked up how do you get a pizza crust crispy. And it said to put the pizza crust in the thing by itself with no toppings for like 5 or 10 minutes or something to kind of crisp it up before you put the toppings on and then put it in again. I tried that and it still wouldn't get crispy. I said, uh, and I like their sauce, which is surprising. So a lot of times people here, they think pizza sauce means tomato sauce. I mean, they'll literally just pour some tomato sauce, like thin, watery tomato sauce on it and call that pizza sauce. And it's like, no. Yeah. So when I tried their pizza and I was like, yeah, they got the good crust and they've got a good sauce. Well, I've tried making my own pizza sauce, but I don't have the patience to make the crust. Every time I look up pizza crust recipes, they all say that you have to do all this stuff and don't do this for too long, and then you have to refrigerate it, and then you have to do it's like this huge process, and I'm like, uh-uh, too much work for me. I am just going to order one, let somebody else do it. Which is why I don't have pizza very often. And they sell some like bagged sauce. It comes in a bag. And I tried it. It was terrible. And I'm glad these people don't use that sauce. This tastes like pizza sauce. That other stuff is like really, really sweet. And it's just not good. Hmm. I am seriously enjoying this. Hmm. The only bad thing about reheating pizza. Oh yeah. um and this has been all my life. Anytime I've ever had pizza that I've reheated, it's never as saucy the second time around. It's like the next day, all the sauce kind of like, I guess, just seeps into the crust or something. And so it's never as saucy. So that's why I love to have it when it's fresh. It's the best. Mm. Here's a piece of pepperoni. Mm. This is not mukbang or whatever. I don't know how you say that. Mukbang, mukbang. A Korean guy actually told me what it was called, but I forgot. Poppy, don't jump over here and get into my pizza. It seems like he says mukbang or something. Whatever in the heck. Some people might say that's what this is. I don't know. I'm just eating some pizza. I just can't do one of those things where it's like they've got like 10 different things, all these big plates of food around. They just sit there and eat and eat and eat. I cannot do it. Oh no. I used to drink soda and I stopped drinking it in 2005. I actually do have a can of soda in there that I've not tried. I bought it like a month ago. One can. It's a Chupa Chups grape flavored soda. So it's supposed to taste like they're little suckers or whatever, I guess. But I've not tried it yet. I'm just not a soda drinker anymore. As used to be what I drank all the time. I used to drink Diet Coke. Ugh. Now, if I were to taste a Diet Coke, I'd be like, what was I thinking? Ugh. They actually do sell, I think it's A&W root beer that I think I've seen here. I think it's A&W. I only like root beer in a root beer float. I've never really cared much for it just to drink it. Poppy, don't you mess with this pizza. If this pizza ends up in the floor, I'm going to be so angry. Mm-mm. Lord. I know it's so rare that I ever drink any kind of soda. And usually, if I do have something, it'll be like a Sprite or a 7 Up. Once in a while, I might get something like an Orange Crush or something, but it's so rare. Hmm. Yeah, seriously, I am like really enjoying the heck out of this pizza. Mm. See, that's another advantage of being alone. Yeah, really. Um, when you're alone and you order a whole pizza, you get the whole pizza. You don't share it with anybody. And you don't have to get mad when somebody reaches for that perfect piece that you got your eye on. You know, that one piece is like, yeah, that's the piece I want. And somebody else takes it. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that's ever experienced that, but it's nice. Mm. Oh, you know, I'm pretty sure I saw that movie years ago, but if I did, I don't remember much about it. I just remember that kid, that silly, shock face or whatever. Oh, really? See, I always look for the one that didn't have the bubble because I'm always like, I feel like I'm cheated out of some cheese. There should be cheese in that spot, not a big bubble. This pizza looks good and it definitely tastes good. But I've got my eye on it because Poppy is sitting over here and I don't know what he's about to do. I moved my table over that he normally would be sitting on to look out the window so he can't sit there and look out. But I wanted a place to put the pizza. Mm, man, these people are really good. And they're Thai people. And they're making a really good pizza over there. No, I've just got it there for decoration, just to have some place to put it because they don't use it. I was all excited about it. Biscuit used to use it from time to time. I just think it's too hot. Oh, yeah, they just never use it because I know. And that's why I was able to use it to cover my face. That's why I could do it because they weren't using it. And I mean, I did wash it and everything, after Biscuit passed away because he had used it. But they just don't, they have no interest. But I think it's because it's so hot here that's just too hot to lay on. It is like a big hat. All right, y'all, I'm having my last piece here. Well, hello, Jenny, and welcome. I'm glad you made it. I'm doing my celebration live stream for finally reaching 1,000+ subscribers in 6 years and a month. And I'm having some pizza. But I'm not going to sit here and make smacky eating sounds because I'm just not into that. And I'm sorry if somebody wants to hear that, I'm not doing it. I just wanted to have some pizza to celebrate with. Mm. It's really nice to see all y'all. Yeah, they did. Probably to hide the fact that they don't put very much pepperoni on it. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad you came in as early as it is. It's really early for Green Rose, too. Mm. Yeah, I told Linda that I'd like for her to come, but it's so early for her and it's her day off to not go on social media and do stuff. So I didn't really expect that she would be here. And I understand because she's so busy. Yep. Mm. But it's so nice to see everybody here. And I'm glad that Leah got a pizza so that she could have some too. Man. Yeah, I have a feeling since I'm having this so early in the day, I'll probably be having the rest of this later. Mm. Yeah, I had it delivered during my live stream to be nice and fresh. Mm. Sorry if I'm just eating away over here. This is my going to be my last piece though. No, I have the whole day ahead of me. I wish I could go out and roller skate somewhere today, but I still haven't found any place around here. And the sky's getting dark with clouds. So I'll probably be changing my wheels back to my indoor outdoor wheels, skating in the house. Mm, I really like their crust. I think what would make it better though is if you did have some of that like garlic butter to put on the crust, melty and stuff. I bet that'd be good. Oh no. Oh man. Well, um, well, I don't know. I was kind of looking forward to that. I mean, obviously, if they're too expensive or something, I wouldn't do it, but I can't think of anything. I don't get it either. It's like if something is already popular, It's probably popular because of the way it's made. So why would you change the way it's made? It's dumb. All right. I could seriously eat more of this pizza, but I'm not. It's just that good. But I know I'd be thinking later, dang, why did I do that? Mmm, that was way too good. But my ice is melted. Now I don't really have any tea left. Well, I'm excited to get it. Well, maybe you'll have to get yourself a pizza later. Yeah, it's so rare. I'm telling you, but it's like because I don't get to have pizza that often. No. Well, you could turn your toast into pizza toast. It's kind of early, maybe for you. But I think because I don't have pizza that often, it makes me appreciate it that much more when I do have it. It seems to taste even better, because I don't have it all the time. Oh, and Green Rose, get this if you're still here. She might be asleep. Um, oh, there she is. Yeah. Um, yeah, I was looking on Lazada again at the Lucky Charms. When I bought them, I was able to catch them on sale, and I think it was like 500 and something baht. They've gone up to 699 baht for a freaking box of cereal, which means that's like over $20 for a box of Lucky Charms. I'm like, are you kidding? I actually sent a message to those people. I'm like, are y'all crazy? I said it's cereal. I'm like, why would you do that? Well, I didn't even know about that. Yeah, I sent him a message and I'm like, I ordered this before from you and I left you a 5-star review because I love the cereal. But I said in my review, I would buy it more often if it weren't so expensive. And now you've made it even more expensive. So I won't be buying it at all. It's like you could, actually be selling a lot more of these if you didn't charge insane prices. But because you're charging so much, now you're not going to sell it at all. Because who's going to buy that? Who's going to pay upwards of $30 for a box of Lucky Charms cereal? I mean, y'all are crazy. I know I've thought about that, Leah. I have. I know they do act like it's gold. And when I went up to that A1 place, they actually sell like a whole bunch of different types of little bags of marshmallows. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's ridiculous how much they've gone up on this stuff. But at A1, they've got some little bags of different types of marshmallows, and they actually have some that look similar to the Lucky Charms marshmallows, but they're the soft ones. They're not dehydrated. But it's tempting to look into getting a dehydrator and trying that. I saw something where you can dehydrate them in your oven. I mean, I suppose I could try that. I know. It's like, really? I mean, it seems like a simple concept that if you're charging a lower price for something, that's going to be an incentive for people to actually buy it. And then they might buy it more often. So you're going to end up making more money in the long run if you're charging less for something than if you're going to charge a ridiculous price that no one wants to pay. And you might get lucky and make it once in a while. But, for something like cereal, it's like eventually it's going to expire. It's going to get stale and nasty. And then you're going to have all this nasty, stale cereal sitting there that no one is going to pay that much for. I think they do probably have it on Amazon, but I can't even imagine what the shipping and import fees and all that crap. I mean, like my skates that I bought, Jesus, the amount I paid for the import fees and the shipping, a lot. A whole lot, but I needed those skates, and I'm glad I got them because they're wonderful. Now, if I could just go skate on them, that would be great. Oh, God. Of course I do, but I mean, I don't want you to have to spend that much for it. And and the thing is, I feel bad because I actually can get it here. That's the thing. It's like I can get it, but I just can't see paying that much. I mean, I bought it when I did because it was on sale, and even their sale price was ridiculous. But I thought I really, really want some, especially because I had already had the ones you had sent me, which just reminded me of how much I love that freaking cereal. Come on, General Mills, be a sponsor. Send me some cereal. That'd be the best. I would gladly take Lucky Charms and Count Chocula as payment to run ads or talk about, not run ads, but talk about your products on my channel, because I already do anyway. Oh, I am gonna I'll do another review. Are you talking about the newest ones? I'm guessing you are. Exactly, Jenny. I know. That's people just they can't understand, I guess. And I wish they would. I really do. I could try that, I suppose. Oh God, this thing's getting hot. Ooh, Lord. Um, um, what the heck was I gonna say? See how quickly I can forget? Oh, the video, the review for the skates. Yeah, I want to do a video review. I just wish I could review more of actually skating on them because I've yet to still go out and really skate on them that much. I have a little bit, just not a whole lot. Well, I appreciate that, Leah. Um, I can't think of anything. I mean, like some things I think about that I would like to have from America, but it's like there are things that I know that if I ran out of them, I'm not going to be able to get it again. Like certain makeup things or hair color. Like you could send me hair color that would work for me that I could use. But then once it's gone, it would last for 1 month and then I'd be needing it again and wouldn't have it. So I don't want to bother with that. Yes, it is a rooster. Yeah, one of the many. Lord, I was out there this morning to feed these guys. They're not my roosters. They belong to people across the street, but they come here because I feed them. This whole yard was just full. Roosters, hens, baby chicks, medium-sized hens that were baby chicks and that are growing up. I guess they are. I mean, the whole yard was just full. They were just covered. It was just covered in roosters, hens, and baby chicks this morning. It was crazy. I like them though. I do. I mean, I don't think my landlady's too thrilled that I feed them because I don't think she likes that they all come over here. They belong to her son, and obviously he doesn't feed them because they come here. It's been, I don't know, maybe a week or so, but I've got a little thing over there that every time I find one, I put it in this little, it's like a 4 egg carton, and they're really small eggs. So, the carton is for normal size eggs, but their eggs are always really small. I still have one. I used one last night, but it's been a little bit. But the last time she left me 2 eggs. That's the first time I've ever had 2 eggs at one time. I left them there for a while because I thought, okay, if she's got 2 eggs in there, maybe she's planning on hatching them. See, we never did growing up, so this is like all new to me. But I thought maybe she was going to hatch the eggs since there were 2 of them in there. But I left them there, and she didn't come back. And from everything I read, it says that, if they're planning on actually hatching the eggs, they stay with them for the whole 21-day cycle. And that the only time they leave is just to eat. But since she eats here, I didn't see her anywhere, and I waited all day, and she never came back for it. So I took them in. I started writing numbers on the eggs so that I wouldn't lose track of which ones I got first. Because I had 6 eggs in that little thing at one time. I couldn't believe it. I literally had a half a dozen eggs sitting there. It was just really neat. It's so sweet when they do that because they're free roaming chickens or roosters and hens. They call them chickens here. There goes one running across the street right now. They're free roaming, so they can go anywhere they want. And well, I hope that means you have a better connection now. I hope. But since they're free roaming, they could lay those eggs anywhere they wanted to, but they come here and specifically lay eggs in this little cat carrier I've got set up out there for them. Or sometimes they lay it in my bike basket, or sometimes they'll lay it over there underneath this little thing I've got sitting outside that's right next to the food that I feed them, the rooster food. So I know that they're leaving them for me. I know it's amazing. I don't know, it's fascinating to me. It's just so exciting. And then too, it got me, researching roosters and hens and stuff because I wanted to learn about them a little bit. And I found out all kinds of neat stuff. Like when you see them and they have ears, which I didn't really know. Well, thank you, Green Rose. I feel bad though about you doing that. I think it's their way of thanking me too. It's like they have ears on the side of their head, and it looks like a little dot. It's like a little circle on the side of their heads. If it's white, then they lay white eggs. If it's like more of a brownish color, they lay brown eggs. And I've had both. I've had hens out here that was laying white eggs and some that laid the brown. Most of them are the brown eggs, or they're kind of a tannish color. Actually, I can get it. Hang on, I'm going to show you the one I got. It's probably going to look white on here, but it's not. It's actually like a tan color. See, this is like, a container for 4 normal size eggs. See, I've got the number 6 on there because that was the last one out of the 6 eggs I had. But see, I know I was like so surprised. And I also learned that they can form like this really close bond to the person that takes care of them. And that, if you are trying to get close to them and stuff, they actually like to be held and petted and loved on and stuff. I was like, really? I'm too scared to try that because they still seem a little skittish. I mean, they kind of come close to me, but they don't like get like real close sometimes. So I don't want to scare them or anything. So I never try to do that. I'd be afraid I get pecked or something. But that was cool to learn that they actually will form a bond with you. And I think this is their way of saying thank you for feeding us every day and taking care of us and talking to them. They probably think I'm so weird because I'm like talking to them. And the the hen that lays most of the eggs that I get is Goldie. She's so pretty. I mean, she's got this beautiful golden color to her feathers. Like she's mostly gold in color. So I call her Goldie. I'm not today. I've just decided to try it without it because some people say it works better without the freaking Ethernet. But I'm having internet problems. I have been having a lot of problems with my internet lately where I've been losing the connection and stuff, and just things don't want to load up. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. So yeah, the internet people were supposed to come back out here because they called me and said, "Oh, we send someone to you, whatever," and they never came. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to call. I thought about calling yesterday, but I was like, no, it'd be my luck they'd show up and want to turn off the internet while I'm doing this live stream. So I said, I'll just wait until Monday. I'll call them again and say, no one ever came to do anything. And I'm looking into another internet provider here that's supposed to be really good, but it looks like it's going to be really expensive for me to actually get them to come out and wire it with their fiber optics and stuff. It's going to cost a fortune to do, and I don't think I can do it. So it seems to be, knock on wood. I hope I don't have any more problems with this. I'm going to go put these eggs over here so I don't drop it. Or this egg. And I'm going to grab some more tea. Hang on, y'all. I'm going to have to go out and get ice. I'll be back in a second. I'm like right behind you over here. All right. All right, I'm back. I know, I love when animals get along too. Oh, yeah, that pizza was really satisfying. I am so glad I was able to do that and that it worked out. I know, I'm sorry. I'm telling you, I have just not, I felt like I haven't had anything to talk about in my vlogs. And because I've been so obsessed with the skating, it's like that's practically all I ever want to talk about, which I know not everybody wants to hear. And especially if I don't have any kind of new video footage of me skating, it's just the same old thing all the time. And it's like, I really wanted to have something more to show. Well, it's not going as good as I'd hoped it would. I mean, I got my new skates, which are wonderful, and I can tell a big difference in just their overall, they're fantastic. But finding a place to skate is still an issue. I keep looking and looking, and it's like everywhere around here that the roads and any areas that has like concrete and stuff is so beat up and just impossible for me to skate on. I mean, if I were more experienced, I could probably handle it without any issues because I would know how to handle it. But it's like I've just not been skating enough since I started all those months back to be able to, have progressed enough to do it. I know it's terrible. I've actually been riding around looking for like vacant buildings or something that might be for rent to see how much would it cost to rent this thing so I could come and skate on your floor. I mean, that's how bad it is. I just wish they would open up some type of a like sports center or something here that would have, a basketball court or tennis court or something. That'd be the best thing. And I've considered asking my landlady if she, has any desire to pave the driveway and stuff out here. I'll help you pay for it if you can, if I can skate on it. I have not been. My hose broke. I've been searching on Lazada. I've been looking around in town too, trying to find a replacement hose. But I know, seriously, that is like the perfect surface. It really, I love skating on that. I wish it wasn't hollow because I'm just afraid I will fall in. I mean, not that it's good would be very far, but I could still get hurt, and I don't really want to do it. But it's tempting to go try skating on there anyway. Um, no, I've been wanting to, but I've been scared to. But yeah, I need to get out there and work in that garden because it looks kind of a mess right now. I need to cut the grass. I need to trim. I need to, tidy some stuff up out there. Um, I know, and I was thinking about that yesterday because I go out there every day to get the rooster food and feed them. And I was sitting there just thinking, I never come out here anymore. I don't really know why I stopped going out there, but I just never seem to go out there anymore. And I really should. But I need to go out there and clean it up and fix it up. I think part of the reason why I stopped going out there is all those hens. They come over here in this little gravel area that I can't stand. I hate that gravel. And they dig and they fling the gravel everywhere and they dig these holes and stuff. They're like looking for bugs or worms or something. I don't know what they're looking for in there, but they come over there and they do that all the time. And for a while, I would go out there after they did that and I'd rake it all up and make it all nice and neat again. And within an hour, they were back out there doing it again. And it just looks awful. Well, having a balcony is nice too. But yeah, it just looks so awful. And I got tired of going out there, several times a day to try to make it look nice, just for them to come right back over here and do it again. Because they kick and kick and kick. I mean, I'll be sitting here and I know when they're out there doing it because I can hear those little rocks and pebbles, clanging up against stuff as they're kicking it around out there. But I do need to get another hose. I've been looking at them on Lazada because, I mean, they sell some in town, but I got to make sure it's going to fit properly and it's going to work with the my sprinkler that I have and stuff for out there. But I definitely need to do that soon because my water fountain thing, my makeshift fountain, is starting to lean like this. I don't know how it got that way, but it's starting to kind of lean over and it's a mess and it needs to be cleaned out. But I got to get a hose because can't do it without the hose. And I'll try to get it all fixed up and cleaned up here soon. If I can get me a hose relatively quickly. I wish I had a freaking um, decent driveway. That's what I wish. I'm telling you, it's just so weird here that there's not like regular parking lots and you know parks, more parks and things like that. Can't tell who that. Oh, there's Poppy. There's Poppy. It looks a little blurry because that mosquito net thing's up there. Popsicle. Oh my gosh. I am so glad that all y'all came today. I'm really thrilled. I love it here. I really do. When I first came here, I lived in Bangkok, or in an area outside of Bangkok, but it was still considered that. Um, and it just was too much. I mean, there was just too much going on all the time. It was loud all the time, everywhere, just crazy, crazy, and I just didn't like it. And I love being in a small town. So yeah, I mean, I really do love it here. I just wish that there were more options for things here that you'd think, because there's a bunch of kids that live in this town, but there's like nowhere for them to go play and stuff. I mean, I guess they go to their schools to play, but I don't know. Well, thank you, Tan Man. I certainly didn't want to give up. And I don't like to give up on things. That's why I haven't given up on the skating, even though that seems to just be, even with my new skates. And it's not the skates' fault at all. It's my own. Because but I figured out I did leave something out when I was talking to Heather the other night in my other live stream. I was talking about that Dirty Deborah Harry video where she shows you, to do the V and then to do the scissor, scissor, staggered stance thing. Um, and I had left out the first thing. After you're in the V, you're supposed to go left, right, left, scissor, scissor, staggered stance. And I forgot that part, and that's a crucial part, and that's probably what I was forgetting when I was out there trying to do it on that road up the street. I forgot that very first thing that you're supposed to do to get started, and that's what maybe messed me up, and maybe I need to go try again with the left, right, left, then the scissor, scissor, and then the stagger stance. Ah, I definitely need to go try it again somewhere. I hope y'all are okay up there with all them storms and stuff. I'm telling you, when we get storms here, it is scary. It is really, really scary, these tropical storms that come in. Because, I mean, I'm just minutes from the beach. And so when these tropical storms hit, it's like Oscar, he always runs and hides under the bed. Poppy even does sometimes because he's even scared. He's not as bad as Oscar is, though, but there's been a couple of times I thought about climbing under the bed and hiding because it was scary. Well, so far it looks like I've got 10 votes, all 100% saying that I should post that link on my community page for my Halloween video. I wonder if I can do that while I'm doing this. I won't see the chat for a second because I'm going to go over here and try to do this. I gotta figure out what I'm doing. Hang on a minute. Guess I have to go over here. And then I have to go over to see average view duration, 1 minute and 52 seconds. Why do I make videos longer than 2 minutes long? I really should just stop at 2 minutes and be done. If it's only getting watched for 1 minute and 52 seconds. Where are my videos? Hang on a minute. I'm doing something wrong here. Hang on. Do this. That's interesting. Okay, somewhere in here. Do I have it on the playlists? No. Good grief. Hang on, let me come back over here and see what y'all are saying. You're going to get a pizza? Oh, man. Well, I'm glad you're doing all right with that storm going on. Storms can be very, very scary, for sure. Somewhere in here. Good Lord. All right, I'm going to get this. I think this is a fun video. It only got 234 views, but it was fun to do, so I'm going to share it. And oh, wait. I don't know why I'm doing that. Well, I'll do this anyway. Okay, whatever. Let me see. Let me see what happens if I share it there. There's the link to the video, but I'm also going to put it up on a community page, which is what I was trying to do in the first place, and I somehow got lost in what the hell I was doing, and I don't know. So now I got to go find it again. Okay, here we go. All right. How do you spell unanimous? Pizza after party. Oh, wait. Sounds like a good idea, Tan Man. Now, how do you spell unanimous? I suppose I could Google it. I don't even know how to Google it. It's like, how do you Google a word that you don't know how to spell? Because you don't know how to spell it. So how do you do that? I'll try. Let's see. Unanimous. Okay. It looks like Una Imo mouse. Una I mouse. So I'll try. Mm, that ain't right. See that it's showing me that it's spelled wrong. Una I mouse. That's what I put on there. Or did I add an E at the end? I did. And it's still showing me that it's spelled wrong. I'm leaving a letter out or something. Wait. Okay. I think that's what I did. Unanimous. Okay. Now it's spelled right. You know, I've got this lighted keyboard, but I still can't see. It's not working. Okay. I'm sorry. Oops. Y'all, I cannot see what I'm doing at all. This is terrible. Ah, seriously? Uh, all right. Okay, I am back. Okay, what is it? Yeah, I think I was leaving out an extra N in there. 3 ads. I know. Well, see, Jenny, we were talking about that earlier. I was wondering if I was going to have ads or not. But see, I'm not monetized yet. So I don't know if maybe they're not showing ads in mine just because I'm not monetized or something. I have no idea. I wish I were monetized, but maybe someday. Yeah, I don't know why in the world they've started doing the ads during the live streams. That's just ridiculous. It's like there should not be any. There's a lot of very unhappy YouTubers, so hopefully people will voice their opinion on some of this stuff. I don't know if it'll make a difference, but definitely having the ads at the end of ASMR videos is going to really screw things up big time for that. I know. I know it's like if you're watching something live, you want to be able to see and hear what's going on as it's happening, and you're missing, you know, 30 seconds or a minute or whatever, however long the ad is, unless you can skip it. But so you're missing what's going on, and it's stupid. I don't know why they always want to change everything. It's like everything was going fine the way it was. There's really no need for all that. The leggings or laggings? Probably the laggings. Yeah. I know. I'm gonna have to check with this other internet provider and see if they're better because supposedly they offer like almost no lag and everything, but it does say in their like fine print stuff that, you know, if it's going outside the country, we can't guarantee. And they're expensive. They're expensive to get it installed. So I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I know. I know it's just not right, Jenny. It's not. Well, good. I'm glad. Well, I'm a little more upbeat at this time of day. I'm a morning person, so it's like, for me, the daytime, I'm a lot more energetic than I am at night, because nighttime, I'm just kind of like, which is why it's hard sometimes, because that's when I have to make ASMR videos, and it can be difficult to do late at night because I'm like ready for bed. I'm like, I'm so ready to go to sleep right now, but I got to do this video that's going to have me up until 3 or 4 in the morning. Well, I don't know though. I swear I've been having all kinds of internet problems lately, and it's driving me crazy because it's like, man, I'm trying so hard to have, good streams and all of that. Oh man. Well, I'm glad you made it for this one. I mean, this was definitely one that I was looking forward to doing, and I was hoping that it would be a decent time for most people, because with the different time zones, it is hard to try to plan something that it's going to work for everybody. But if I can, maybe I can start trying to do earlier live streams like this on Sundays. Well, I'm glad you're here. But I would like to actually try to maybe do these early, because I mean, I just feel more energized during the day, and it's just, I don't know, I like it better, honestly. Although I'm surprised I've actually been on this long. I can't believe I've actually been on here this long. I expected maybe an hour or something, or but going on an hour and a half, that's surprising, since it's probably getting late for a lot of you, and the sun may be coming up soon for some of you. I do need to go out on an errand though, pick up a couple of things, and I hope it doesn't rain. Let me see what this weather forecast says. Got my little weather app. I'm gonna check. Now let's see. Well, they're calling for rain around 2 o'clock, so that gives me a little bit of time before. Anyway, so I am so glad y'all came. I'm just so thrilled. It was so nice to be able to celebrate this with you guys. And for anybody that, does maybe watch this on a replay or something, thank you for watching and being here. And if y'all can hit the like and all that stuff, it helps, I guess. That's what I hear everybody say. It helps if you like and you comment and you subscribe and all that stuff. It all helps. So I appreciate it. Um, and hopefully I might get a video made tonight. I just haven't decided yet what I'm doing. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do a re-upload. I'll see if I can find that video, and I might do a re-upload of that Halloween one from last year. But it is up on the community page in case y'all want to check it out. Like I said, it's more for fun than ASMR. Well, I'm so glad you're here. I really am. I was really hoping. And at least y'all get to see my red hair in the daylight. At least on the screen, it looks pretty accurate. I don't know how it looks on your monitors or whatever, whatever you're looking at it on, but it looks pretty accurate on here from what I can tell. I used to have my hair this color years and years ago, but it's been so long that it feels all new again. It's like, wow. So anyway, y'all, I guess I'm going to get off of here and put my pizza away and go do my errands before it decides to rain. But thank you all so, so much. I appreciate y'all being here for everything, watching my videos and all of that, and commenting. Comments help as well. Well, thank you, Jenny. At least I was able to do this, at a time that Linda wouldn't be on doing a live stream. Thank you, Leah. Thank you, Jenny and Green Rose and Tan Man and anybody else that might have been in here that I may have missed. I don't know if I missed anybody. If I did, I apologize. But I appreciate everybody, and I'm so happy that you helped me finally reach this goal. And I will try to get up another video very soon. And always feel free to leave. Thank you very much, Green Rose. Always feel free to leave video suggestions in the comments of my videos. If you're watching one of my videos or something and you have a suggestion for a video, you can leave it in the comments. And if it's something I can do, I promise I will do it if I'm able to. Thank you, Jenny. And all of y'all enjoy the rest of your days or nights. I've enjoyed this so much, and I'm so happy I got to spend this time with you. And I look forward to talking to you again really soon, y'all. So have a good one, everybody. Bye.